Dangerously Incompetent here with the strategy of the Bushy Knoll. Now I know I just showed you this match as ace incompetent, but it struck me I hadn't talked much about my strategy during this battle. Now, the map you're on and the vehicle you're in, they determine your tactics, how you stay alive in each individual engagement, how you stay hidden, how you shoot people. But your strategy on the map, that's usually determined, well, partially by the map, but mostly by what everyone else is doing. The people on your team and the people on the enemy's team. The problem is, of course, you don't know what the enemy's team is up to, but you can have a guess. Now, neither side have got lights. Both the enemy team have got more heavies and we got less heavies and more mediums. So what can we think that the enemy team is going to do? We can see what our team is doing. Most of the heavies are going towards the base. Some of the heavies, some of our TDs have gone on Sniper Alley down the 1 and 2 column. So my strategy choice is to support all the heavies who are going towards the base. Now, if tactics wise, if I'm a medium, I'm bottom tier, if I go with the heavies and try and plough into the base, I'm likely not going to last very long because I haven't got that much armour or hit points. But I can get up this hill fast enough, and from here I can snipe. And here's where the map comes in. In theory, Salient, the base is quite open. Although our friendly tanks, our heavies, down in the 5, 6, 7 E and F, they can all be seen from the enemy tanks, like that Hellcat, who are climbing up this hill. And conversely, from me and my allies on the top of this hill, we can see all the enemy tanks down there. So that's my strategy. Seeing that my friendlies have mostly gone towards the base, and the base isn't somewhere where I can thrive, I've come to somewhere where I can thrive and yet help our heavies. Because if there was none of us up on top of this hill, our heavies would get butchered from the enemy sniping from this hill. The other strategic option really on this map with these participants would have been run around on the ridgeline spotting, but this tank is quite big, so it's easily spotted, and it's fast-ish, but not super fast. So I don't think I'd last very long, and that'd be a bad tactic. The other one would have been to go run along the sniper's alley and hope that because the enemy have got no lights, that they wouldn't go over there. Because with no lights, they got no one spotting for them, or if any of their mediums go there or their heavies, then unlikely to last very long. But I elected to go up the hill. Now you can see I'm got a KV1 target, but not penetrating him very. I don't want to spam out my gold. And there's still this guy, this T14, up here on this hill. He's going to make a mess. Why? He and others have made a mess of our guys in the base. There still are guys in the middle, our heavies in the middle, who when they peek their heads over might be able to get shots at him. So let's make sure he gets spotted. And with the spot comes the damage and the kills. I burn out the OI experimental. That just leaves 3 tanks to go. So if I keep this T14 spotted, he can either not do anything effective or he can die. So, strategy-wise, I think this was a pretty... Well, it was a success. I had it pretty easy. The enemy didn't force their way up on top of this hill. Only the Hellcat really had a try, and he didn't last. And that dissuaded everyone else. So after that, I had an easy time of it, sniping away at the enemy, spotting the guys on the hill, to enable our guys in the heavy to survive. So, in finishing off, remember, the map's important, your tank's important, knowing the map, knowing the tank, that's good news, but you must remember that whatever you do is governed by where your team go and what they do, and where the enemy team is and what they do. It's very important, and a lot of people forget it. Well, that's the end of that match. Happy strategizing.